Howdy. How you guys doing? This is the first time I've streamed a browser window, so let me know how badly this fails. So what's everyone think? What are we expecting to see today? You know what? I would probably be behooved to put on headphones right now. Yeah, it's a little weirdly cropped, but let me see what I can do about... Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. Metroid Prime Trilogy, finally. I would hope so, but I feel like that thing is timed for Metroid Prime 4. Like, that's the only reason it exists. And as long as Metroid Prime 4 is in the distance, I don't think we'll see that anytime soon. But, you know, we'll see. Nintendo's done weirder things. I did tease Wii U port for Switch. I feel like they're a matter of when, not if. I don't know that we'll see any today. There's one I know of that was supposed to be out by... is going to be a September-ish release, but ended up getting delayed because of development issues. So there's a decent chance that one will show up today. But, you know, we'll see. Our New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe was a January release that sold 2 million copies. So I think they have some confidence in these things selling better than you think. Yeah, September is pretty packed, mostly because of the Switch Lite. They're trying to really gin up reasoning for people to buy that thing. So they've packed fully September. Then October is basically third-party month, where there's almost no big Nintendo releases until Luigi's Mansion. But it's like, that's supposedly, according to Kotaku, which I'm not going to comment on directly, but that's the Overwatch month, that's the Witcher 3 month. Like, there's stuff coming out next month. Link's Awakening is also this month. Yeah. I don't know that they've got anything big to show still. And when I was playing it at PAX, they told me, oh, this is the retail version. So the game is done. It's just a matter of what they have left. Hey, Ian Soldier. I didn't think Kind of Funny would also be doing their own video on the side. I should have suspected Tim would, but I did not plan to compete directly with them. So watch us, watch them. Either way. Last I heard about Valley of the Gods is GDC. And then Chris Remo gave a panel about it, and at the time he very pointedly did not say 2019. Which makes me think it was just delayed, not killed. That said, like, Valve is in a different position now than they thought they would be, where I don't think they thought they would have to save Artifact. I do think all the rigmarole about a Half-Life VR is probably true, so I don't know that... I think that's what they're putting their eggs in that basket. So we'll see how that goes, but I don't think anything has been killed. I don't think they would buy a studio just to kill them. Monolith Soft Reveling, Soria Saga retweeted the Nintendo Direct announcement, which she usually, and I stress usually, does not actually mean all the time. She usually does not do unless there's a Monolith Soft game in the Direct. There have been 1 or 2 occasions where she has, so this could be that one. That said, Monolith Soft is working on shit. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is their best-selling game. I'm sure Nintendo is eager to get them back into things. Hey, Crow Live, thank you. I appreciate that. It definitely blunted the edge. I'm very happy this week that JV and Surreal are getting to join us for a couple of shows. They should be flying in actually now-ish. So we're having dinner with them tonight. I'm excited to see them. All right, we're starting. Here we go. Let me know if there's no sound on this. Okay, cool. Sound is happening. And there's Overwatch. They really couldn't wait for that one, huh? It doesn't look bad. Like, it looks low resolution. But, I mean, it's hard to tell from a YouTube video. For me, the question is not how does Overwatch run, is what does Overwatch get? What convinces people to buy this on Switch? Wait, was that a third-person mode, or am I crazy? Or was that just a spectate mode, maybe? Okay, that was gyro aiming, that's what they were showing off. Available October, so yeah, October is third-party month.
Hello everyone.
Is Shinya
I'll be your
Takahashi?
guide for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Long, I suspected he was supposed to be the president of Nintendo after Iwata,
Of
but
course, the latest trailer for
Iwata
Overwatch
passing
by
changed some
Blizzard
things.
Entertainment. The game is scheduled for release on Nintendo Switch October 15th, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's get into our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Please take a look.
What's the format this time? It's the same as the code. Oh, we're doing this one
You
with
gotta
the
see these floors of the
headlines.
hotel for yourself. Luigi's Mansion 3 takes place in a haunted hotel, where every floor has a distinct theme unlike
I also
any
played
other.
this at PAX.
Case
It's
in
cool.
point, Tomb Suites.
When I played it originally with Nintendo
I
Rep,
mean,
and
a
it was
pyramid inside a
fun,
hotel?
but the Rep kind of solved everything for me and
Guess
fought
we
all the
should expect
ghosts.
some mummies.
But so I played it then
Sands.
with a friend, and it was
And
way
booby
more fun
traps.
with a friend.
As for the other floors, well, there's a disco floor,
Oh, that looks
a
hilarious.
pirate-themed restaurant. You get the idea. May not be the usual amenities, but there's a rogues gallery of bosses to check out.
I like how
before
this
you-
and Control
well,
essentially
check
have the
out.
same story.
Speaking of amenities, step right up to this all-new attraction, Screen Park. In this party mode, there's a Luigi team and a Gooigi team. With only one Nintendo Switch system, 2 to 8 players can battle it out.
I like the 3DS multiplayer thing, that would like
Ghosts.
competitive
Collect the
floor.
most coins by piloting floaties with the Poltergust G00 and break the most targets. Hey,
This
even
seems similar to
Luigi needs
that.
a break sometimes. Luigi's Mansion 3 opens its doors on October 31st, just in time for Halloween.
I will say I really want a new Punch-Out from Next Level. Like, Luigi's Mansion's great.
Get a load of this new
This is the thing I was
free-to-start
hitting
Kirby
out
game.
on
The
Twitter
combined
earlier.
forces of Kirby, and Kirby are in for some wicked boss fights. We're calling it Super Kirby Clash. Take up quests in town, and collectively, you and your team will pick 4 jobs.
Kirby's great, but I never got
Get
into
your
like the little
weapons,
spin-off
get your
games.
gear, and
I
get
love the
ready.
main series so
Some mighty
much.
tough enemies
Like
await.
Robobot is legitimately one of the best games
There
of
are
that
more
year.
than 100 quests. So, get
I
a
wanna
look
say
at
that
your
was
enemy and make sure you have the right jobs for the
16?
job. The key to victory is to know your role and work as a team. You can play alone, together on one system,
I didn't dig Star Allies, but I think I
Team
quit
up
right at
via
the time it was
local
supposed to
wireless.
get good.
or even play online. It'll be time to unite with friends and players from around the world and overcome each
that's
challenging
Nightmare.
quest. when
Nightmare is
Super
one of
Kirby
those
Clash launches
misunderstood
later
sprites for me. I
today.
never realized he had
And
like this
remember,
big
it's
Jay
free to
Leno
start,
chin.
too. This long-awaited
Trials of Mana
recently
remake.
released
They
RPG
leaked
is
the
getting
release
a
date for that
remake.
earlier today. That's
After 25 years,
April.
fans of the Mana series can look forward to the HD remake of the third game in the trilogy.
I
Trials of
love Seiken Tetsu 3 or Trials of
Mana.
Mana
From
now
6
in
different
English.
characters, you'll choose a protagonist
It's one of my
and 2
favorite
companions.
JRPGs.
The ones you choose will determine which of the interwoven stories you'll follow through this reimagined world.
Now you remember what will happen to dear Jessica if I die.
I played it at PAX, and the boob jiggle is weirdly
As each
intense.
character advances, they'll have the opportunity to switch their class, allowing them to learn stronger special moves and spells. Step into the light.
Yeah, Trials Mana is absolutely like one of the most ambitious. So there's like 3 main paths you can take, and like there's some overlap between your characters. So like I believe, for example, Kevin and Duran have different final bosses, but Duran and Hawk have the same ones. It's been a long time since I played it, but overall there's like 3 main paths and a couple of like interweaving side stuff depending on who's in your party. So basically you can have a number of different permutations for how you play that game. Oh shit! Oberdin.
Of this doomed ship. The Oberdin vanished at sea in 1803.
Oberdin, also one of the best games of last year. If I had not played it too late, I played it after we published our Game of the Year, or sent it off for publishing. This is a legitimately fantastic game.
The mystery of its disappearance.
It has such an amazing soundtrack. Holy
Your
shit.
analysis will rely heavily on one less than ordinary device. Use the power of the Momentum Mortem pocket watch.
I hope they don't
to
ruin
turn
this,
back
the
time
like
and witness each
twist.
soul's last moment.
It'll be very easy for them to ruin this twist.
Exactly what I give you!
Explore the ship. Observe the situation. And record your logical deductions. Without you, the true tale will never be told. What brought the Oberdin to such an end?
Hey Gabe Dude Fellow, thank you for subscribing. Or not subscribing, following.
Little by little, tease apart the misfortunes of the ship and its crew to solve the mystery.
God, this game rocked.
Return of the Oberdin arrives on Nintendo Switch in fall 2019.
That's good. That is a great game to have on Switch.
There's a small town out there
town's
with
coming.
a big secret.
I was wondering where this thing would go.
Never leave town. That is the rule agreed upon by the people of this peaceful town, and the castle protecting it.
Obviously the scale is different, but I like the way this
One
looks
day,
a lot more than Pokemon
There
Sword and Shield
suddenly
does.
appeared a giant monster.
I'm sure if Game Freak
And the
could make the
townspeople,
games look the same, they
One
probably
boy
would.
named Axe will stand up to face it.
I believe Little Town Hero
The only weapons
was
he'll need
leaked from
are
a
ideas.
Game Freak trademark
But to
recently.
win one of these
About
battles,
3 weeks
you must
ago.
know when to use them.
This is not a 3DS
Strategy
game.
is
This
everything
only
if
this
there's any hope
was
to
shown
win.
on Switch last year, I think.
During battle, you can move around to garner support from townspeople. Take advantage to gain the advantage. Seize every opportunity.
I need to
protect
play.
your town
What was that
in this
really
new
amazing
RPG
Game
from
Freak
Game Freak.
game? I wish they put it to
And
Switch. It was
almost all the music in the game
Pocket
was
Card
composed
Jockey,
by
I believe it
Undertale
was that?
creator Toby Fox.
Whoa, what? Toby
Little
Fox
Town
doing
Hero
music for
will
this?
Make a stand on Nintendo Switch
That's
October
neat.
16th. You can pre-purchase and preload the game later today.
They kind of snuck that in there.
Fall is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie.
Release date confirmed.
Banjo and Kazooie.
That was weird. Okay.
And the release date is today.
I knew it. They're gonna shadow
After
drop.
today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie, featuring the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai.
I had heard Hero got
As a
delayed,
special treat,
which meant
the video
everything
will
else
begin immediately
is
following
sooner than
the
we think.
Nintendo Direct you're watching
Hero was
right
supposed to be a
now.
shadow drop at E3.
To tide yourself over until the release of Banjo and Kazooie, please check it out. But first,
Here we go. Are you okay? Busta Wolf. Yep. Let's go back in time. Yep, Neo Geo. It sucks that they ruined or accidentally showed this. It would have been a cool surprise for them to not have to show it, but who am I to complain? I ruin surprises normally. I know who it is. That's super good. That is really fucking good. Oh, Oh, this is actually like the best character trailer ever. Fucking Kuda. Like, actually, this makes the SNK leak better. Like, now that you know but don't know who it is, this makes this leak amazing. Are you okay? Yeah, it's Terry.
Hey, cover!
That actually, I love that. That's a great trailer. Yeah, that's fine. We actually now have Capcom versus SNK again. In a really weird roundabout way. So that he's 4.
Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury is joining the battle.
I've heard some of the music for him. It's actually really good. The remixes for Terry are amazing.
Can there really be only one left?
No, there's another pack. Yep.
We're happy to confirm the development of more DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
This is actually iffy up until about 5 months ago, I think. No, not even that. It was. I think E3 is when they made the decision. But they were originally going like, well, we don't know. It depends on how it sells. And then Smash Bros. Ultimate sold super fucking well.
So, what do you think?
So they made that.
Regarding what was announced about additional fighters at the end of that segment, we'll have more to share with you in the future. For now, let's continue with some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I have to keep this shit under wraps. People's jobs are dependent on it.
It's about time to wake the Windfish in The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Which means
I played this. I like this a lot better at PAX than I did at E3. At E3 it performed really badly, but at PAX it was fine.
Endearing islanders. Face a series of puzzling tasks. And encounter some oddly familiar faces. Whatever happens, help Link escape Koholint Island before it's
PAX build is the release build, so it was
with
like
the all-new chamber
a rock solid 30, I believe. If not 60, I couldn't tell. The TVs they use for those things are
effects that alter chambers. And save chamber dungeons to a compatible amiibo figure featuring a character from the Legend of Zelda series. That way, your friends can play.
I kind of want that amiibo. I've not gotten an amiibo in a long time.
The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening will launch before you know it on September 20th. The new Link amiibo figure will be available
I don't know that
same day.
I have Control and Astral Chain and Borderlands. And Borderlands be like a couple of days before that.
Might from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Hey, yeah.
Now
shout out to Dragon Quest with this
Dragon
slime
Quest
shirt.
S, Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition is exactly that. The most complete version of a sprawling adventure story that allows you to choose.
I'm very excited for this. I own this game on PS4, have not played it. Because the second I started playing, or wanted to start playing it, the Switch version was announced.
Experience new character
or
stories.
revealed, I should say. As it had been announced actually in
free downloadable
2015.
Content can be found in the Champions Pack, including consumable items and more equipment that can change the appearance of party members.
It looks so good. So it was like a Nintendo back booth area where like media could go.
Dragon Quest 11
and I was just watching people play this. It looked amazing.
Onto Nintendo Switch September 27th.
Like honestly, one of the best looking games I've seen on Switch.
Until then, you can prepare for your adventure with the free demo on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I remember the reveal for the NX being very weird because it was very clear that it was supposed to be Iwata who was supposed to announce it, but that was like maybe 2 weeks after he died.
Looking for more Fire
Yes!
Emblem goodness?
Yes!
Then say hello to Tokyo.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. I didn't want to hook my Wii U back up to play this.
The Fire Emblem series and Atlas games have crossed paths, and the result is
come on, have subtitles for battle. Say subtitles for battle. That's all I want to hear.
In modern-day Tokyo, where creative energy is so abundant, it's materialized into something.
This is actually an amazing. I saw people play this, and I really loved it. I just want to play it myself.
Who suck it out of people. You'll face off against this threat as up-and-comer Itsuki Aoi and his friends who are trying to make it in the entertainment.
I feel like this game got a very bad shake because of what people thought Fire Emblem / Shin Megami Tensei should be, but it turned out really amazing. But like, my main complaint was that it's not. There's no subtitles during battle, so you don't hear what these people are saying.
There's a new song that wasn't included in the original. Be sure to check out the other new features, from the new story elements to the characters joining you in battle for the first time.
A dub would be fine too, honestly.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Shark
January.
FP
Okay, so yeah,
Encore
that was one of the
releases
Wii U
on
ports I was
January
referring to,
17th.
by the way.
You can pre-purchase the game later today.
Not the one that was supposed to come out by now.
Welcome back.
Yep, this is
where
what I thought.
nothing is
Deadly
what it
Premonition.
seems. Boston.
People have been teasing this on Twitter, and I was
2019.
kind of pissed off
All
about it because,
begins
like,
again, when
you shouldn't.
FBI
This is a
agent
cool
Maria
thing. You don't.
Stevens
You shouldn't
opens
tease it.
investigation into an old
You should let it be a
serial killer
surprise.
case. She also opens a door to the unknown, a door that also takes us
Premonition
back
1's
to
coming
New
too, by the way.
Orleans, 14 years ago. Here, our story follows an FBI agent who goes by the name of York. The journey between past and present will take Aaliyah and York on a winding path.
That looks like
What
shit.
lies
I
at
love
the
it.
end? Will it be truth or madness? Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise, boggles and beguiles on Nintendo Switch.
So it doesn't say
2020.
White Owl, or no, I
And
guess
now
Ray's not
for a
White Owls
shocker.
anymore.
The original game in the series
Yeah.
will launch on Nintendo eShop as Deadly Premonition
Later
Origins
today. Nice.
later
I actually
today.
might download. I wonder if that's a definitive edition.
Divinity Original Sin
Ooh,
2
nice.
Definitive Edition is finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Check it out.
Not surprising, but nice. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this game. This is a good direct, yeah. Because it's in September, it's the direct to sell the Switch Lite. Notice they've not said much about our home console mode, or play on your TV, or on handheld. They've pretty much just been saying handheld. Oh, Steam cross save. So I could play. I could go ahead and start this game. This is yeah, that's impressive. I'm into that. Available today. Wow.
And now for a message from
Doom
Bethesda.
64. 100%
Hey
Doom
Nintendo
64.
fans, Pete Hines from Bethesda. On behalf of everyone at id Software, I'm excited to announce something really cool that we have coming to Nintendo Switch later this year. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of spending countless hours playing your favorite games on Nintendo 64. Well, this year is the 25th anniversary of Doom, one of the most popular first-person shooter
He's a good guy.
franchises ever.
He once told me something he
To
probably should not
celebrate,
have and has not
we'll be
materialized yet,
releasing one
but
of our
we'll
favorite
see
games,
if that ever
Doom
comes out.
64. For the first time since its original release in 1997, Doom 64
Doom
will be
64 is
officially
good. It gets
available
crapped
on
on
a
too
Nintendo
much.
console. Relive your crusade against the demons in more than 30 action-packed levels. Or if you're a newcomer, experience the retro first-person shooter that helped make Doom one of the most popular shooter franchises in history.
Like it's
Doom
not a
64
replacement
will
for
release on
Doom, but it's a
Nintendo
great
Switch
like
on
adjacent
November
project.
22nd this year.
November. I wonder why the delay. Still, that's only a few months away. Oh god, that's only 2 months away.
Introducing a brand new IP from developer Hi-Rez Studios, Rogue Company.
Oh,
To
cool.
most of the world, Rogue Company is a rumor at best.
You know, once I was
but
at
operators
lunch
are the
with
real
my
deal. And as
my
one of the
parents
elite
in Atlanta,
specialists, you'll face challenges
and the
which
table
will
behind
require
us, like
specialized
some people were
abilities
complaining about how
to use to
our
combat
game
with
journalists aren't giving it,
organization
and
Jackal.
gamers aren't giving
Play
the game a
against
fair
friends
shake.
or match up with a similarly skilled team
Upon leaving, I
online with a
realized that the
variety of
restaurant we were at
objective-based
was
game modes.
right behind Hi-Rez
Whether you
Studios.
wield guns, gadgets, or melee weapons,
So they were talking
that
about
will depend
paladins,
on
and they
your
did not
choice of
realize somebody from
personnel.
Game Informer was sitting next to
fully
them.
customized. There will be plenty of modes, maps, weapons, skins, in-game events, and more.
This looks okay.
When Rogue Company sneaks up on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
I feel like it's not a Switch game exclusively, so I'd probably play it somewhere
How's
else.
it going?
But that looks cool.
Next, the new titles in the core Pokemon RPG series, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. We have more information
Yeah,
to
this
share.
I've heard
that will
about
shed
what
new
this
light
is, and
on this
should be a
next
couple of
Pokemon
interesting things.
adventure. Please
New
take a look.
feature and company Pokemon or new variants.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield take place in the Galar region, a scenic land where people and Pokemon work together toward a prosperous future. Among them, you'll encounter new Pokemon
Woo,
and meet
woo,
new
woo,
people
woo,
throughout
woo,
your
woo.
adventure. Today, we'll cover 4 features you can look forward to. First, customizing your look. Once again, the latest entry in the series lets you pick your outfit.
Cool.
This time, it's not just tops and bottoms, but a wide variety.
That's phrasing,
including
sure.
outerwear and gloves.
I wonder if they fixed the thing where like female trainers get way more
Plus,
options.
you can change your hairstyle.
Hopefully they did, because I don't know. Maybe I'll play
Or
female
put
trainer
on a
this time.
little
who knows?
makeup. There's a lot more to becoming a champion than simply honing your battle skills. You've got to look the part too.
Okay,
don't
that's
you
a
think?
pretty
Second,
extensive customization.
Pokemon Camp. During your journey through the Galar region, you can camp anytime at Pokemon Camp. While you're there, you can play with your Pokemon. And as you get to know them better, they'll also improve in battle. Additionally, in the wild area, you can visit other players' camps too. Feel free to
So,
bring
yeah,
along one of your
this is a
Pokemon
replacement for
and hang out
Pokemon-
with up to
Pokemon-ame.
3 other players at the
Pokemon-ame?
camp. We definitely recommend interacting with another player's Pokemon.
Again, weird phrasing, but sure.
Third, curry on rice. Pokemon Camp is also a great place to cook up a dish that is very popular in the Galar region, curry on rice. How your curry turns out and what
I
type
mean,
it is ultimately depends
it's gonna be
on
British
your
curry, so it's not
and
gonna be
other
that good.
ingredients you use. Not to mention the heart you put into it.
Look, is that a controversial statement? Like every other country's curry is way better than
Cook up
Britain's.
will be registered in your curry decks. The goal? To master the art of curry. Huh? What's that Pokemon doing here? And fourth, we'll introduce some new Pokemon discovered in the Galar region. First is Poltegeist. Normally,
is short and
it makes
stout.
a home for itself by hiding amongst tableware at hotels and restaurants.
Indian curry, I would say, is better than
Its
British
body
curry.
is made of tea.
I may be biased,
complete
though.
with its own aroma and flavor. It may even allow a trusting trainer to taste its tea. This ghost-type Pokemon also has a special ability called Weak Armor. Next, another new Pokemon called Cramorant.
Ah, that looks stupid.
This
I love it.
flying and
I love that
water-type
big stupid
Pokemon
thing.
has one huge appetite. It will swallow anything it can fit in its mouth. When it uses Surf or Dive during
Again,
battle,
phrasing.
watch as it rises from the water, along with the catch in its mouth. If it takes damage in this state, it'll retaliate by spitting out its catch at the attacker.
What Smash Brothers gimmick
Cramorant's
is that? I love it.
exclusive new ability, Gulp Missile. And that's all we have to share with you today. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield will launch on Nintendo Switch November 15th.
Yeah, I'm getting slowly more excited for that game.
Well, how
I'm not
about that?
hyped.
There are still 2 more months until the
But
game
I'm
releases.
excited-ish.
Please look forward to the day you can start your new adventure in the Galar region. So, it's been about a year since we began offering Nintendo Switch
Hey,
Online
Lepto
memberships.
Crinbeast, thank you for following.
With Nintendo Switch Online, we're providing a variety of games and fun features. And now, we're looking to add in an additional library of games.
Yep, here we go.
It's called Super
Ba-ding.
Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online.
The worst kept secret,
With
but
this,
I don't know that I kept it that
you
well
can play a variety
anyway.
of classic Super NES games on Nintendo Switch. There are some you may not
Fine, I'll play Link to the Past
expect,
again.
like Stunt Race FX,
Yes.
which will be available
Oh,
to play on another
Andre
system
is
for the first time.
Probably, Andre Stigers of Game
Face
Explained
off or team
is
up
probably
with local multiplayer by passing
rocking
the
in his
Joy-Con
chair right now in
controller to a
happiness.
friend, or even play together online. Oh, and the rewind function will be available from launch.
Oh yeah, show off Rewind with Ghost, or God, I can never remember Ghosts and Goblins?
Here are the first games we plan to release.
Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm terrible at remembering that.
All 20
That's-
of the games
that's
you
a
see
good,
on screen will launch tomorrow.
launch list. The original Earth Defense
Of
Force.
course, we will eventually add more to the lineup.
I have fond memories
This
of John
offer
Mac
is
2, and I probably
exclusively available
shouldn't.
to Nintendo Switch Online members, so please enjoy them at no additional charge. Oh,
Oh, no additional
you noticed
charge.
this,
Nice.
did you? To recapture the original feel of these games, we will be releasing a Super Nintendo Entertainment System Nintendo Switch Online exclusive controller as a
Those are
special
cool.
offer.
I recommend for
Charge it, you can use a
functionality, you just
USB
get
cable,
an 8-bit
just like the
dome.
Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This Super NES style controller will be available for purchase exclusively for Nintendo Switch
I actually might just get
Online
one just to
members.
have one, even
Visit
though I
the
have
Nintendo
8-bit dome
website for
controllers.
the latest information on its release. Wouldn't it be nice to play those games again with one of these controllers? Well, let's move on to some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Sure, you know Tetris, but can you survive this? Nintendo Switch Online members.
That's an
large-scale
ominous.
puzzle battle game Tetris 99 is getting a free
I'm
update.
so bad at Tetris
Tetris
99.
99 Invictus is here, and not for the faint of heart. You can't even play it until you achieve Tetris Maximus status.
Wow,
Can
fuck
you
you.
survive against the best of the best? Well, good luck.
No, I can't. I can't survive against normal people.
Daily missions for some added challenges.
Though I think that's probably a way to weed
You can
those like
acquire
killers
tickets and
out from
exchange
normal
them for a
into
variety of
a
custom
separate
themes.
thing,
Sweet. To showcase your
so
accomplishments,
normal people can
we're
win more.
tossing
I
in a
guess.
vast array of new player icons too. Beyond that, the
I'm very good at
single-player
Tetris on my
DLC
own.
is here as well.
I'm just not
In
good
the
at
two-player
Tetris
share battle mode, pass
two-
a
or
joystick
mo-
controller to
Battle
a friend
Royale.
for a two-player game against each other and the CPU, and get together with friends to battle via local wireless on your Nintendo Switch systems in local arena mode. The version 2.0 update for Tetris 99 will be available
I like it.
tomorrow.
I like the
A
idea of
package
Tetris 99
version
a lot.
Including the game, DLC, and a
I'm bad at
Nintendo
it.
Switch Online 12-month individual membership.
Tetris
will be
Effect is still my
available
favorite Tetris
September
game.
6th. Mario and Sonic are ready to kick it old school in Tokyo. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games has become a tradition of its own. This time, there are more than 20 events, including the 100-meter, karate, football, skateboarding, rugby sevens, sport climbing, badminton, gymnastics, surfing, and you know what? There's more where that came
Is
from.
it badminton? Like, do you pronounce the N?
Check out these 10 retro-style events. Each one rocking some sweet 2D style graphics.
Also, gymnastics, which
They're
sucks.
all new, all retro, and very refreshing to play.
You know,
On top of
okay,
that,
so it bothered
new
me
minigames.
at the
Unlockable
The
characters
kind of funny shit,
and a
like,
story mode in which Mario, Sonic,
competition
Bowser, and
that
Dr.
nobody
Eggman
understood
must escape
how
from a game based
the
on
pool,
Olympic
the
Games
diving thing
Tokyo
worked. You choose
1964.
the
Mario and
shortest
Sonic
one,
at the Olympic
so you
Games
have more
Tokyo
time
2020 will
to
go
do
for the gold
multipliers.
November 5th.
Everyone was choosing the longest one and messing up the multipliers.
The next Damon X Machina demo will be here sooner than you think.
I'm interested in a new demo for that
Ahead
game.
of the full
The
game's
last one was not
release next
impressive.
week, the free demo version, Damon X Machina Prologue Demo, will be available for download later today. In this prologue, you'll man your mech through the beginning of the game, and all of your progress can carry over
Okay,
to the full game.
that's cool. I like when the games do
If
that.
you've never played a mech action game, and you're wondering
Hey,
what
Vince
they're all
Fournier,
about,
thank you for following.
This is the perfect time to take one for a test drive.
They did take a lot of feedback.
Key feature
It does
of
look
this demo
faster
is
than
the
when I
co-op
played it,
mode for up to 4
which is
players.
good.
And we're happy to report that it can be played via local wireless.
Ha! 2 switches and 2
So,
switch lights.
gather your friends and make the bosses feel like the little guys. The full game will also support online play. Be
I
ready
could
by
go for, like, an
customizing your mech and
anime-ass
honing
mech
your
game.
skills on missions.
I do kind of
What
feel
hides
like
beneath your
proximity
mech
to Astral Chain hurts this game a
god
bit.
or a demon. Damon X Machina will be ready for action September 13th. A Star Wars classic so fun, it's back for more. Kyle Katarn, agent of the New Republic, is
Cool.
our only hope to stop a rogue
Cool!
Jedi. Get your lightsaber
Cool.
at the ready, blaster in hand.
I mean, it kind of sucks without the PC mod, but
Power of the
whatever,
Force.
cool.
Courtesy of Aspire, the full single-player experience of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast is coming to Nintendo Switch
That's
on
neat.
September 24th. We've got new details on some upcoming games.
I don't know anything more than this Direct, so...
You are Geralt of Rivia, mercenary monster slayer. Your current contract? Tracking down a living weapon known as the Child of Prophecy.
Witcher is good. I should finish Witcher
You'll have a
3.
whole world
I should be
to
the first
explore,
person in the world to
at
finish
home
Witcher 3.
and on the go. When The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition comes to Nintendo Switch on October 15th. And all downloadable content and story expansions are along for the ride. Become the most feared pirate in the Caribbean.
Yeah, oh yeah,
in
it did know
Assassin's Creed
things.
4 Black Flag.
Rogue and
Transform
4.
into the ultimate assassin hunter in Assassin's Creed Rogue. That's 2 action-packed games for one great value.
I loved 4's open world. I never liked the story much, and that was a problem for me because I mainly played those games for like the main campaign.
Battle for survival at the edge of a savage frontier in the online
But the open world was
free-to-play
cool.
action RPG
I
Dauntless.
like that part
Whether
a
you're a
lot.
veteran looking to take your Slayer on the go, or a rookie ready to forge your legacy, you'll hone your skills, craft and customize hundreds of
I never played
options,
Rogue.
and
I
team up
should
with
do
other
that
Slayers to
someday.
take down boss-sized behemoths.
Maybe after
As
Odyssey.
you can see, the folks at Phoenix Labs are adding loads of new content in anticipation of the game's launch on Nintendo
True
Switch.
crossplay.
And there's plenty more on the horizon. Open your calendar. More games
I know
are on
of
the
one
way.
game that's scheduled for later this year that has not been announced yet. So this is going to be the sizzle reel. But I know for a fact there's a game that they're just holding on, they've not said anything about, and I'm kind of waiting on them to say something about it. You know what? A farming simulator is probably super chill on the Switch. I don't want to talk about that game because I know things about it that I'm not sure are unembargoed yet. Sinking City was better of the 2 games, right? Between Call of Cthulhu and Sinking City was the better one. Oh, boy! That was weird.
How's everything going? Next up, Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Hooray.
We revealed many details about the game back in June, so we prepared a video covering what was announced. Let's see, shall we?
Wait, what? Oh, they're just going over what was in the treehouse, I'm guessing. I'm looking forward to this to be like the most chill game ever.
Thank you for choosing the Deserted Island Getaway Package.
I just want a thing that like I can lay in bed and will make
relaxing
Animal
time
Crossing
in a haven
sounds
of
at me
nature awaits.
without demanding more money.
For you and the other folks participating in the Getaway Package, the time's come to get into the groove of Deserted Island life. It may be a deserted island, but the Resident Services building at its center is here to support your needs, so there's nothing to worry about.
They are definitely
For
making a
starters,
point
we'll
to show
provide you with
this
a tent.
before the Switch Lite comes out.
Please select the spot where you'd like it set up. Oh, and there's something else.
Pokemon and Animal Crossing are a
We'd like
1-2
to
punch
offer
for a
you
new portable.
An original Nook Inc. Nook phone. It comes pre-installed with a variety of apps for all your deserted island needs, including recipes for crafting tools and furniture. Let's start by crafting an axe. We're going to need some materials.
Kind of thinking about how
branches.
casually they mentioned Deadly Premonition too.
And stones.
I'm gonna guess that's not a Switch exclusive,
Then
but
we'll head
we'll
to
see.
Resident Services and use the workbench. Nicely done.
How Nook gonna let you just make a flimsy
You can
axe
use
and
the
let you go
tools
out with that?
craft to acquire new materials, like this. And with those, you can craft more items.
Yeah, Deadly Premonition 2 looks obviously better, but it
Feel free to
looks
place
better in that
furniture
way of
inside
it looks how I remember Deadly Premonition looking, not how
or
Deadly Premonition
outside.
actually looked.
You can fine-tune the arrangement
But
so
yeah,
that the decor
I'll see if
expresses
that's
your style.
sweary too. That's gonna be a
And
big
you can
issue.
fully enjoy
If it's not
the
sweary, that's a
deserted
problem.
island life. Let's head back to Resident Services. Here we sell tools and furniture. We also buy
Having a female
unwanted
narrator here
items,
also probably
including
not
any weeds you
an
remove, as part
accident.
of our island cleanup plan.
They
In
know
addition
two
to
butters
the
they're better than
usual
Animal Crossing.
in-game currency bells, you can also earn Nook miles through the Nook mileage program.
I want to say it's like a
You can
60-40
exchange
split
your miles for
in terms of
special
gender.
items and recipes. You'll earn miles through a host of activities on the island, so be sure to take advantage of this program. There are many ways to experience the joys of life on a
Hairstyles.
deserted
Crazy.
island. Go fishing, catch some bugs, tend to flowers, and pick them to make a garland.
Also being able to be brown without
Thanks
having to like
crafting, even
suntan.
weeds have their uses. A vaulting pole makes it easy to quickly cross a river. A nutritious snack will help you
I
shovel
will
up
say,
a tree in no time.
before the game was officially revealed and
Plant
announced
it somewhere else to
like,
change things up in that corner of the island.
that we just knew we'd see an Animal Crossing at E3, or not, after it was
The
announced, but
scenery
before it was like
changes with the
shown
time
or
and
delayed at
weather.
E3. Somebody said like, "Oh, this game is going to be
sunshine,
delayed because it's
cloudy days,
a big reinvention of the series."
rainfall.
They kind of said it was like the
and
Breath of the
enough
Wild of
wind
Animal
to
Crossing.
shake the trees.
I can kind of see it.
Depending on the time of day and the season, you'll encounter different creatures to catch too.
Like they're looking at what people got annoyed with in Animal Crossing and trying to fix that.
Sociable types who live together on the same island can play simultaneously, up to 4 players at a time on one system. We hope you enjoy living together and working together in
Oh,
the
look at him
same
stealing her
space.
shit.
With a local wireless or internet connection, you can travel to another player's island for a total of 8 players in one visit. The whole scene feels meant to be. Why not snap a photo with everyone and make it a lasting memory?
Villagers. Yeah, just kind of
How's
dying in the
deserted island
background.
life looking? What we've shown you
I was trying to
here
reference that
today
movie
is
that I can
truly
not remember the
just
name
beginning.
of. With
There's
the dead
so
guy
much
in the
more
beach
waiting
resort,
to
and
be
they're trying to like
discovered.
pretend it's not
So
dead.
many activities,
Weekend at Bernie's.
animals to encounter,
The Weekend at
and
Bernie's
more calling to you from
villager.
the island. We can't wait for you to experience the Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package.
I dig this main theme. It's very cute and calm. 320. They already said the date, right? They didn't just say March. They said 320. Automatically suspicious if any game
So,
that
how
launches
did it
in
look?
March, but
There's still a bit more
they're
time
so
until the game
specific about it.
launches.
Hopefully that means they
So
know
please
it
stay
will be
tuned.
good.
All right, the next game will be our last announcement of the day.
Okay.
Please give it a look.
Rock my world, Takahashi-san. Yep, that would be the Monolith Soft reason, huh? This is Xenoblade. That's straight up Guar Plains. And that's Shulk. Xenoblade 1 ends in a way that you wouldn't necessarily need a remake.
Do you wish to change it? Huh?
I don't know if you finished Xenoblade 1, but I don't want to ruin
The
it
future.
for you. But this doesn't look like a remake. Oh no, this is a sequel. No, whoa, definitive edition. No, it's a remake then. That's cool. I'll play Xenoblade again. Fuck yeah. Sure. Why not?
Monolith Soft's Xenoblade Chronicles, which originally released in 2012 on the Wii system, is destined to be reborn on Nintendo Switch
No,
as Xenoblade
not
Chronicles
2012.
Definitive Edition.
But sure.
The
Okay.
game is planned for release in 2020. Please look forward to more announcements in the
Xenoblade
future.
for
That's it for today.
a game that
Thank you
Nintendo
for
did not
watching.
even want to bring. Okay, let's stick around for Banjo Kazooie. I got nowhere to be. Let's hang on for that. But yeah, for a game that Nintendo did not want to bring to America in the first place, they've ported that game twice now. Okay, let's do this.
Hello everyone.
Let's
I'm
watch some Banjo.
Director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. In our last showcase, I talked a little bit about Hero.
I think that's a cool thing. I think they want Xenoblade 2 selling so well made them really want to get that port out there.
You may feel like some time has passed since our Hero showcase, but we're actually recording this only 2 days after that broadcast.
Sakurai looks very tired.
If I say so myself.
I'm very sad for him.
Now that today's Nintendo Direct is over, please let me take just a little bit more of your time. You may remember in the Hero showcase, I was playing by myself, using 2 controllers, like this. With Hero, if you cast spells using command selection,
Smash Ultimate's
any
theme is so
opposing
good.
heroes will block those attacks automatically using their shields. So in the background, I was actually using the second controller to make the hero look away or do moves so my attacks would connect. Today I have my controllers set up side by side, but back in the GameCube days, I lined them up vertically, like this.
I like this. There's a little insight.
With the Nintendo
Additional accessories sold separately.
however, and you'll end up accidentally pressing the L and R buttons. So even though it's a bit of a pain, I do it like this now. This time around, I'll also be doing my best to control 2 fighters at once, kind of like Banjo and Kazooie, 2 characters acting as one. Alright, let's get started. So, what is Banjo Kazooie? Well, in terms of genre, it's similar to Super Mario 64, and it was first released on Nintendo 64 back in 1998. The character Banjo made his first appearance a year earlier in a game called Diddy Kong Racing. After that, Banjo Kazooie was released, and then Banjo Tooie. 2 titles were then released for Game Boy Advance, although they never came to Japan. And then there's Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was released on Xbox 360.
I like Nuts and Bolts in concept. I don't think I enjoyed playing it all that much.
As some of you may know, the Banjo Kazooie IP now belongs to Microsoft.
I had heard recently that Nintendo invited Rare to come check it out. Like, come play as Banjo.
So, they were happy for Banjo and Kazooie to join the
So
Super Smash Bros.
That's why I kind of assumed he was ready to go.
For that, I'm extremely grateful. Rare also welcomed us with open
Hey, Game
arms.
Go, how's it going?
So, if you want to play Banjo Kazooie today, you can do so on Xbox. I know this is a Nintendo broadcast, but please give the game a try on Xbox.
I liked it. It was a good direct, I think.
Now let's talk about the music.
A lot of it was appealing to
the
me.
Banjo Kazooie series music
I expected a
country
couple
feel
of different things, but
If we were to
the
include
Tokyo
this
Mirage
music
sessions,
into
honestly, that would have
Smash
been
Bros.
enough for
Ultimate
me.
as is, it
Because I've been
wouldn't
really wanting to
match
play
the
that game.
atmosphere of battle, so we put a lot of effort into arranging the music for the game. We'd
Really?
like to play for you several of these arrangements
I can
during the
see being
showcase.
disappointed by Xenoblade, but Xenoblade 1 is really good.
Up here,
So I suppose it's not necessarily meant for people who played and enjoy that game.
you'll see the track.
It's meant for people who have been hearing about the
Okay,
game,
let's
but
take
didn't
a
want
look
to play a
at the
Wii
fight.
game in 2012 to 2019 to 2020. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe the new remake will be a good thing. Like, it'll be a improved version.
So this is Banjo and Kazooie in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's Kazooie. We're using a special ROM today, so the camera is a bit different from the production version.
It was.
We've included
Xenoblade's a very interesting
Banjo
deconstruction of
Kazooie
JRPGs in terms of
game.
mechanics. So,
For example, the talent
how should I
track
put
here is
this?
used for their dash.
If you're not tired of JRPGs at that
And
point, it's hard to
their
get
jumps
into.
are based on abilities like flat flip and feathery flap. Their neutral attack is called claw swipe. This ability looks similar to this in the original game, but we've built upon the original motion so it
Oh,
better
those
fits
servers
our
are gonna be
engine
fucking
our
dead
game.
tonight, aren't they?
Their flurry attack is
But
a red
I still
attack.
want to play.
Their dash attack is a forward roll, which is something Donkey Kong uses as well. This move is a pretty useful one. Their down tilt is beak barge. Their up smash is bill drill. It looks a bit different from their
Yeah, the
original
Switch version
games,
definitely
but
looks
the
like a
animation
complete
reflects the fact that
remake,
it's a consecutive
which is
attack.
good.
In Japanese, their side smash is called Harisen Kazooie. Harisen is a word that only exists in Japanese, so I was curious what this move would be called in the West. In English, it's called Regal Bash. I think Regal is the type of bird Kazooie is, so this basically means bird bash, which is pretty accurate. Their neutral air is Wing Whack. Their back air is an air
See you, Billy. Have a good one.
which hits 3 times. Their down air is Beak Buster, which they use to downstab as they drop. As you can see, even their regular attacks are based on attacks from their original game. The down and up taunts were something that existed in the Banjo Kazooie series too. The up taunt is based on an animation.
I really didn't like Banjo Kazooie
where Banjo sometimes stretches.
when I played it.
Now I'd like
but
to
I
go
dig the
over
character
special
more.
moves.
Like this
First,
in
their
Smash,
neutral special
it's
is
pretty
egg fire.
funny.
It's pretty much their go-to move. The eggs bounce, and by holding down the button, when
Yes,
launching the eggs, you'll do the
Xenoblade 1
attack
is not
you see
required.
here.
There are ways. I never played 2, so I can't say. But I'm pretty sure Xenoblade 1 is not
Regal
required.
Blaster is based on this part in Banjo Tooie where the screen mimics an FPS. You can hold the button for auto fire, but as you do, the power of the eggs will gradually decrease, so you'll need to be careful. You can cancel it by crouching or pressing the shield button. Next, their side special is Wonder Wing.
I've heard his
As in the
recovery is
original game,
nuts.
it's an
In a way that's
invincible
like
special attack.
almost easily punishable, but he can recover from basically anywhere. So I'm curious to see
It's fairly
that.
powerful and will basically win against any other attack. However, you can see some feathers above Banjo's head. There are 5 of them in total, and I just used up all of them. After using them up, you won't be able to use the attack again until you lose a stock.
Huh, that's interesting.
Since the remaining uses of Wonder Wing only appear above their heads once activated, you'll really need to make sure you hammer the number of uses into your head. You can use it as a recovery option.
That might be why people
And
say
since
he's...
it's likely to trump counterattacks, it doesn't have many disadvantages, but it does have a weak point. If it's blocked with a shield, for instance, you'll be wide open to attack. In addition, you can be grabbed during this move. At any rate, keep track of how many Wonder Wing uses you have left.
Yeah, SNES games on Switch is
And
super
when
cool.
fighting
I'm
against Banjo
very
Kazooie,
happy about that.
Make sure to take action against this attack, and remember to keep an eye on it. It's important to keep this in mind. Next is their up special, Shock Spring Jump. This move utilizes the Shock Spring pad from their original game. There are a few things to note. First, you can hit your opponents with the Shock Spring pad. It can be used to recover, and it's throwable.
I assumed Nintendo SNES games were coming. I was just curious if they were coming with a price increase. It's good that they did not. People would have rioted.
Meaning you can jump twice.
Oh yeah,
in a
his
row.
recovery is nuts.
So if you're falling, you
He's
can use it
Sonic
like
with
this,
a
jump
flap.
and then dodge, increasing your ability to recover.
Also, every third-party character has some kind of spring
By the way,
recovery.
The height of a shock spring
Or
jump
no,
will change
every
depending
third-party
on how
mascot
long you
character has some
hold
kind
the
of
button down.
spring recovery.
Note the slight difference in height. Next, for their down special, Rear Egg, they'll fire a grenade out of his backpack. It's a grenade egg. This is a slightly odd projectile in that it can only be launched behind the fighter. And because the grenade egg is football shaped, its bouncy trajectory...
I do think they will eventually raise the Switch Online
After a
cost because
certain
from what I
time,
hear it is
will
getting better
explode.
in the future,
I
but
think it will be a useful tool
we'll see.
for keeping opponents in
I,
check.
it would be smart of
It's
them not
treated
to,
like an
but
item, so
they
you
might
can
eventually.
pick it up and throw it. Your opponents can also throw it back at you. But its detonation sequence is relatively short. So both you and your opponent.
Yeah, so
will need
basically
to
like
try
Sonic
to
and Mega
throw it
Man.
quickly
They both
before
have
it will explode
springs.
while you're still holding it.
And Banjo now.
I guess there are a lot of different ways to use this ability.
He does. His up B is a spring.
Lastly, their final smash is the Mighty Ginginator.
Trampoline, but whatever.
The Mighty Ginginator is what delivered the final
Jinjos
blow
have
to
always been the-
Matilda in their
the
original game.
Worst looking things about
This
Banjo
move will
games
send your opponents flying.
in terms of art style.
This stage is called Kurukuruyama in Japan, but in the West it's called Spiral Mountain. As you can see, it's a mountain where the bottom portion is a spiral shape. A rotation icon will appear, and the stage will spin. This is quite unusual, even for the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's truly unique. Anything on the stage, items or otherwise, will
this is totally a Grant Kirkhope joint.
As the stage turns, the shape of Spiral Mountain will also transform, meaning your recovery points will also change.
There's a lot more love put into this one than Dragon Quest. Well,
a bridge.
Dragon Quest 1 they may have been limited legally.
Gruntilda's lair is visible.
But this one looks a lot more faithful to the series, I guess.
Now that we've covered both the fighter and the stage, let's go ahead and jump into some actual battles.
I like how they just have anyone play with Sakurai to show things off. No, he has to play himself.
I'll be taking on not just one, but two fighters in a team
I guess they're
battle.
computer, so that's fine.
Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong versus Banjo and Kazooie.
They got about 8
so
Dragon Quest songs, but none of them were reorchestrated.
So I should be fine, right? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. It looks like I'm gonna get beaten up pretty bad if I just stand around, so I'll play carefully.
So like, Persona got a number of remixes.
Your eggs, which can be fired
Dragon
forward
Quest got
or
none.
backward, are useful at times like this.
Banjo
Thanks to
at least
Kazooie,
has one.
Banjo and Kazooie can use moves with a relatively wide range of attack.
I know for a
We'll
fact
make good use of
Terry
these
is getting
as we
some.
take them on. No, we're playing with items on. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
How pointed
I
that
have two opponents, and
items
since
coming.
items are on, they'll have twice as many opportunities to pick up items.
DQ
Since
Composers
the
will be
final
last,
smash
so
meter is
yes.
on, the opponent can use it twice.
He is a
Quite a
old
disadvantage,
conservative
but I'm going to
Japanese
try my hardest.
man that has a lot of thoughts
I can use
about
Wonder Wing
gay
2 more
rights
times.
and Japanese imperialism that do not make a lot of sense in 2019.
Oops, I guess I should be explaining all their moves, huh? Auto fire, auto fire. Ooh, ouch.
Is Sakurai gonna lose his own,
Smash
like...
meter's filled up. You can have that. Now. And
Oh, nice.
now that there's one less opponent, this should be easier. I do want to use a final smash, but it might be a bit tough. Oh, that's good. And final smash. I
Nice.
forced him out, so I win.
Banjo looks cool. I'm into that.
Banjo picks up the Jiggy from the original game. That's a wrap.
Yeah, let's get to the fan service.
I'd also like to talk about some of the cameos that liven up the stage. First, we have the witch Gruntilda.
I need to finish the DQ spirits at
This
some
poor
point
soul
too.
gets sealed underground by a boulder.
The last one was really hard.
Anyway, she's very cruel, and you can hear all about her from her sister, Gruntilda. This is Bottles, a mole, and another poor soul. His fate is sealed in the beginning of Banjo Tooie. He's a friend of Banjo and Kazooie. Next is Mumbo Jumbo. This poor soul had all of his Mumbo tokens stolen by Gruntilda. He helps you out in many ways throughout the game.
I'm guessing Boggles got gut?
And we have Tootie.
I never played Tooie.
She's running at the bottom.
Huh.
She's tiny and can barely even make her out. But by zooming in, you can see all the detail, even at her size. You could probably make an action game just using this. She's raising havoc on the vegetable patch for some reason.
Sakurai calling Microsoft out.
And after that, she strikes an enigmatic taunt.
Rare really liked killing characters in They're
She looks so
platformers.
calm when you look at her this way, but this soul is actually the saddest of all the souls. You'd understand how miserable she really is if you saw the game over scene in Banjo Kazooie. Oh, maybe she's not going home? And here come the Jinjos. We saw some of these a short while ago when the mighty Jinjonator appeared. They come in many different colors and were hidden throughout the world by Gruntilda in the original game. So you could say
I think
they're
Microsoft would
also
be
sad
insane
souls.
to not capitalize on this with
And now we
like,
see something floating
a
around in the
new
background.
game. Not even a
These
huge
are
game.
basic
Like,
enemy characters called Buzz Bombs.
Make
but
a-
since they can
a
float
smaller
around,
title.
They're lucky enough to have made the cut in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what they look like close up. It's basically a dragonfly, right? We put a lot of thought into the guest characters as well, and we put a lot of effort into these hard-to-see areas, so I hope you enjoy it. Next, let's talk music.
let's talk music.
As I mentioned earlier, we're taking country-style music and adapting it for use in battle. We're including a total of 10 music tracks.
Yeah, that's one of the things that bother me about Nuts and Bolts.
Of
Is
these,
everyone
7
seems
are
like they're
entirely new
old
arrangements.
drunks. That the world
I've
has run
always
them
thought
down.
That getting all this for $5.99 is a fantastic deal.
10 tracks.
So
Wow.
I hope you enjoy it. The music for Spiral Mountain was arranged by Grant Kirkhope. He created the original Banjo Kazooie's music. I've worked with many musicians over the years, but this is the first time I've worked with a musician outside of Japan. I was a bit worried about whether my directions would be understood, but he did an absolutely wonderful job. And here's the list of tracks this time.
Oh, 7-ass remixes. That's
Each of
cool.
the new tracks has been carefully tailored.
Yeah,
to
working
match
with Square
the
Enix
action
must
taking place
suck.
on screen.
Excuse the echo for a moment.
Alongside the launch of Banjo and Kazooie, there will also be a software update. We're very pleased with the sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And to express our appreciation,
No,
we've
I got
added another
dinner
game
with
mode,
Greg
which
and the
will
Game Informer
pretty much be our
guys
final new mode.
fairly soon after this, so I'm
I'm
gonna
going to go
do
ahead
that.
and play, so please take a look.
I gotta actually, get ready.
And here it is.
Home run
You need
contest.
to
That's
damage
what I
the
heard.
sandbag in front of you as much as possible. And with this bat, not with this, but this bat. And off it goes. High. Maybe a little too high. And so, Home Run Contest makes its return.
Like the new
It's
arena.
been powered up in various ways compared to previous Home Run Contests, so please enjoy.
There's no
This
way
time,
they're gonna
sandbag
balance a
is
bricks a
flown
target
300
for
kilometers. I think
60-some
that's about the distance
players.
from Tokyo to Nagoya. That's if you drive on the Tomei Expressway. You can actually play with a second player. Let's give it a go. Attack, attack, keep attacking using both
Motherfucker's
players.
doing this himself.
Time to strike. Here we go. No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. When I say 2 players can take part, I mean friends can play together, and not one person playing as 2 fighters. I hope you play this with your friends.
He's not even gonna show the result. You're gonna cheat us out of that?
In shared content, many people have uploaded their customized Mii fighters. Up until now, it may have been
Sakurai
little
is a
difficult
JoJo
since
character
you were
whose
not
stand
able to
is
customize
himself.
their special moves. But moving forward, you will be able to freely customize your special moves. If you find a Mii fighter that you like the look of, you can freely download them and set the special moves however you want and play as them. However, this will not be applied to Mii fighters created before this software update, and only applies to Mii fighters created after the update.
Well, I never made a
You
Mii fighter,
re-upload
so
your Mii fighters.
great.
Please enjoy many different varieties of Mii fighters. We will add in some Mii fighter costumes as well. Please take a look.
Are they rare based or are they random grab bag? I never bought one of these, but they're always cool. Ooh, Goemon. I hope the music makes it as well. Oh yeah, they're bringing this one back, I guess. Surprised it's not 0. Oh, they already did 0, right? Ooh. Yeah, 0 again. Huh, rocket grunts. These are neat, but these are most of these are retreads. Whoa! That's cool. Get you some, Toby Fox. Does this mean Megalovania is in the game? New remix included. Okay, yeah. Then I guess I gotta buy that fucking thing. I don't even want Sans, I just want the song. You know what? I saw a 4chan link that said Sans is in Smash for this Direct. I kinda wonder if they saw that and assumed.
We've added a costume for Sans from Undertale, who was a popular request.
Popular, yeah.
And this Sans outfit also comes with a music track.
That's cool.
This will be
That's
listed in the other category, so you can check
what
it
a
out
weird
there.
fucking game.
The arrangement was made by none other than the creator of Undertale himself, Toby Fox.
Toby Fox went from like a guy who appeared at Mother
Toby
3
has
fan
actually visited
conventions
my house, and we played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate together.
to being in Smash Ultimate and playing it with Sakurai.
He was actually really good. Of all the guests,
He went to his
was
house.
probably the strongest. When we both chose random and played, the win ratio was about half and half. Or I may have been losing. Next, I'd like to talk about a new set of amiibo that will soon be available. Squirtle,
For a second, I thought that was Sans again.
Ivysaur, and Snake. I wonder
Checking
why he was
Twitter. Yep, people are freaking out
They will
about
each be
Sans.
available on September 20th. The software update, including the Banjo and Kazooie DLC, will be available today.
Oh, Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 were announced for Switch in Japan.
As mentioned in Nintendo Direct, Terry Bogard will be joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Although we showed the reveal trailer, there was hardly any in-game footage. Some of you may wonder where the in-game footage is.
Not
Well,
here?
it's shaping up nicely. But we weren't quite ready to include it in the reveal. That SNK Neo Geo opening was fun, wasn't it? I'd like to show you just a little bit of in-game footage of Terry.
Oh,
Here you
cool.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, it's the Neo Geo arena, King of Fighters arena. That is, and then it'll be. I hope it gets destroyed. I hope it's a destroyed variant.
Finally, it was announced that we will be working on even more DLC fighters. To me, it feels like the finish line is sliding farther away.
Please get. I will crowdfund
How much
Sakurai
longer
a
can
vacation.
we be involved with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? But I'm
No, because
also
like
excited.
every single King of Fighters tournament, the arena gets destroyed at the end.
Adding more characters into the game means that more game worlds will be added to the series. And ultimately, that means that there will be an even greater opportunity to delight the fans. At the same time, I feel that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is now representing so many characters in game worlds that it's becoming
Is it at the end of the Smash Bros. Ultimate? Is it going to be that Sony is the only company in gaming
Even if the Super Smash Bros.
to not be
series
represented?
continues moving forward, I doubt there will ever be an opportunity to bring this many characters together again. And so I want to keep improving on this record as much as possible.
There's no one more thing.
And I will continue to work hard at developing the game. I appreciate your support. That's it for today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That was cool. I have a lot to talk about with Surreal tomorrow on Games Daily. Yeah, that's neat. That was a good Direct, and that was a good Smash video afterwards. Nintendo kind of killed it today. They know how to sell Switch Lites, for sure. I would not be... I don't know. I would not be shocked if there were a Smash Pack 3. We may be getting ourselves a lot here, but lots of people want in. And Nintendo likes making money, and this game is selling a lot still. And more important, it's selling subscriptions. But yeah. Honest, you know what? I've thought about it, and while Minecraft Steve would be interesting, the creator, I don't know that I want to reward. I have to be careful what I'm going to say here. It's good that Banjo's in, and I think that's fine for Microsoft representation. I agree with what's being said in chat. That's all I'll go with. I want to watch my own neck a little bit. Yeah, I know, but still, like, the old tweet of where did Minecraft come from? It came from space. Like, I agree with that completely. Nobody made it. But yeah, I'm going to play a video game for about 30 minutes. Not on here, on my own. Just, I want to play Astral Chain or Control for a bit. But thank you guys for coming. It was cool to stream this. Hopefully, like, you guys had a good time, and we can... Yeah, send in questions for the Kind of Funny Patreon tomorrow if you want to ask any questions about that. Or what we've seen, or anything comes to you guys. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with some Game Informer staff on Kind of Funny Games Daily. See ya.